Good evening. Welcome to our today's this video. Today we are going to talk about the role of African traditional music in promoting gender awareness and social cohesion. Africa has been full of traditions that are being emulated, that are being even today we continue being having those traditions in our daily lives. In Africa, we have music, which was a wide and broad way of communication. Music was used for communication. For example, we have different musics that were used for specific ceremonies during the feast time. For example, we have the initiation songs that were used during the initiation ceremonies. This was to give the courage to men who are going to undergo the initiation ceremony. The Africa also, we have the music that was used for informing that there is danger, warning of the communities, giving words to the community, to the people. There is the one that during the family gatherings where they end the music for themselves, and also it was used for relaxing their minds after long, and also encouraging each other. And also they used music especially when they are working together, especially when they are farming and they are herding, they under specific music that everybody was able to participate. This also music was classified in different genders. There is a music that is just was sung by females, was sung by men and women, was sung by young children in different occasions. In Africa, they use music also to appeal God when they do wrong to their gods. Especially for the rainmakers, they could come and give all they could cover the music in order to cry to the Lord so that they can receive rain. African culture is a tapestry of traditions, beliefs, and practices that reflect the continental rich history in diversity. Among these traditions, music serves as a cultural customs, offering a platform for expressing and social cemetery. Beyond entertainment, traditional music communicates moral lessons, preserves oral histories, and shapes the societal values, including those concerning gender laws and relations. The music in Africa could give a broad way they could communicate, preserve the history, shape the society, the values, and also give the different gender laws. There is the importance of the music in African culture. Music has been playing a lot of big roles in African culture. And in this case, we have the importance how it helps Africans to develop their mind, to develop their skills, to develop their talent in, day out activities, and also to keep them busy throughout their works. First, African music transcends mere performance. It is a living art there's a living art for It's a living art forms that embodies the values and narratives of communities. Instruments like drums, flute, and stringed instruments often accompany songs that addresses critical societal themes, including the role of men and women. For instance, many African societies, songs performed during the rite of passage provided guidance and responsibility tied to genders, ensuring continuity of the cultural norms. So this ensures that every especially the rite of passage, they give the responsibility of each gender, the responsibility that was to be carried out, and also the continuity. They could educate other 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 generation about the culture and the norms, what they should do, what they should not do, especially during in the music session. Gender awareness in African society. Historically, African society have had gendered roles with specified duties and experimentation for men and women. These roles were functional within the traditional settings. They often led imbalanced in power dynamics. So in music, we could have different roles in that music and giving different imbalancing during the performance and power dynamics, when it is like the men were the head of the of, of the family, and the ladies were they to be submissive to their husband, and that now they how even in the music it was also classified in the same way. Let's continue. The music, however, through music, however, these imbalances are addressed and challenged. For example, songs advocating for women empowerment and education of girls have become prominent in modern African music, blending traditional rhythm with the progressive message. So there is evolvement of now the songs that are advocating for empowerment of women and education of girls, and they have become prominent in modern African music, which have been trying to interact with the traditional, to blend, to come together with the traditional rhythms so that they can deliver a message to the people. Case study, when you look at the different cases that are available in Africa, we have in West Africa the West Africa growth. The growth of West Africa uses the arts to narrate stories and emphasize the importance of mutual respect between gender. The music often highlights the contributions of women to the society, challenging the stereotypes and promoting gender equalities. So is where in West Africa, the people of West Africa, they write music to narrate there, to give the history cards, to give their stories, to give the importance and the respect for their genders, to give people the ability to know that this is their right, this is what they should do, this is how women should act upon their families, and also promoting gender equalities, where the genders need to be equal. They share responsibilities, having different tasks and work, and they could deliver it to the other people as a service. In East Africa, songs of protest in Kenya and Tanzania, traditional and contemporary songs have been sung to fight for women rights, such as inheritance and access to education, arts that woven themes to just to themes of justice and equality in their work, sparkling society conversations. So in our African tradition, especially in Kenya and Tanzania, they have come with songs that advocate, that are fighting for women rights, so, such as they should be given a piece of land to inherit. They have the same share to equally inherit their parents' resources. And this has empowered the development of women, empowerment of men, and also this has incorporated all the required, all the required, the harmony in the country, or in the continent of Africa, where since our ladies are getting educated, they need to get to know their right more, and we need to protect them from being denying their rights, since they have known them. So they come up with music that portrays the roles to empower women, the roles to inherit the land, and access to education. In tradition, women were not able to go to schools because they were valued, like they will be married and go to their other families. Hence, there will be a loss for their parents. So women were not to be educated. Only a male children was taken to school so that they can inherit. And also, they could even not inherit the land or access to the inheritance that parents could have. But now, due to the music and evolution of the music, we have come to know different ways and different rights that women have, and privilege that each child is equal and share the same privilege. In African tradition, music is not just a reflection of the past, it is a tool for shaping the future and addressing gender awareness and promoting inclusivity It continues to be an integral part of African culture. As society evolved, the lessons embedded in traditional songs remain vital for focusing equality and social harmony. So in the traditions, due to the evolvement, they have come with songs that allow harmony and equality in the family, where there is different roles shared among the families, that each child in the family is equal to access any right of human being. In the field of music, for example, we use different tribes that were using music in different communication. Like in Kenya, we have different tribes where, for example, I start with the Ameru people, where they could even play different music for circumcision, and also for a meeting they could use horns by specific people who could call for a meeting where people could come and gather the information. We also use the song for the initiation. In Ahmed, even today, the initiation ceremony is the biggest ceremony that is celebrated, where men get to be, young boys are transitioned to men. And this period, on the first day, is where we have the songs that are being sung. It addresses different things that everyone is able to catch. Like, you can have they communicate and give the information to encourage those who are going to face the knife, so that they may get courage that men should not cry, that these things is normal, what 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 the society meant for them. And then on the time where they went for seclusion for almost 2 months or so, and they are now bringing back to the society, they are given another song for welcoming them to the society as a now young men and with knowledge, where they have get to be taught different laws, different cultural beliefs that align with them, and also to be able to come up with a good and strategic thing that every student needs to have in the society. In this way, we face different laws. Now, let us look at the importance of gender awareness in African society. Gender awareness in African society is essential as it promotes the understanding and respect of gender diversity and laws. While traditionally gender laws has been an heart of Africa, and Africa society increasingly advocate for more flexibility approach to the laws, especially in music and dance. Gender awareness encourages an inclusive perspective, allowing for the reshaping of the societal norms to ensure that everyone, regardless of the gender, can participate fully in cultural expression. The inclusivity is crucial for promoting equality, as it allows for both men and women to enjoy creative freedoms, economic opportunities, and social recognition. In recent years, the roles of women in African traditional music and dance has grown more prominent. Women are encouraged in drumming, previously reserved for men, and are composing songs that addresses issues such as women empowerment, education, and gender equality. The evolution demonstrates the adaptability of African culture, and highlights the importance of gender awareness in maintaining a dynamic and progressive society. This has meant different dynamics that women are able to involve themselves in activities that was previously preserved for men. In Africa, traditional music and dance are more for the forms of entertainment. They are used also to entertain. They are cultural treasuries that embodies the society's spiritual and ethical foundations of African society. The structured yet inclusive nature for these art forms showcase an early understanding of gender roles and an importance of respecting each gender contributions to the society. Gender awareness remains a vital in African culture, not only to uphold the equality, but to sustain the rich culture heritage that defines African communities. These through a deep appreciation of African music and dance and gender contribution, modern African society can continue to focus unity and respect and progress while honoring their cultural root. So in this we have how these our African can be promoted. So And at that, we come to the end of our video about the importance of the significance of African tradition in music and dance, and the cultural awareness of gender awareness. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you then. Have a nice day. Thank you.